We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the New York Giants. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. A quick throw into the hands of Rager. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is. Like that offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Zadarius Smith able to get him down. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 28 coming into the week. He's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. They'll set up the throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Yo. Strike. Check three.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. Safe.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Yellow. Come on, 80. Hey, 43, 15.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
And the Washington first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes looking for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up first and goal inside the 10.
Check that.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. From 8 yards out. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one after the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. Mike 55. I got you. Mike 50.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch the run. Good sock, baby. That's baby sock. Slam.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 22-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Here we go. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. And let's get this. Check 3. Slice, 97.
Now a handoff looking right. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Duggar on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete, right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would... And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. Fielded at the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 17-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Right here.
Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
And sure, you hate the end result being a sack, but my question is, why are you going play action on 3rd and long anyway? No defense is going to respect the run in that situation. They're headed straight for the quarterback.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10. And getting our first update now from Nashville. The Patriots, they're out to an early lead. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big, and we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one goes for 36 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, but it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Travis Kelsey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington has taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives.
And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on 3rd down. That's to his running back, complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. This is fielded at the 27. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Mahomes now on 1st down. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. A quick pass here to Godwin.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Yellow, yellow. 50 wants the mic. He wants the mic. Target, 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 target. Shift, shift. Check 43. 15. Here we go.
On first down, Mahomes. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Pass incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1 at the Giants' 12-yard line.
In your face.
Mahomes to throw once more. Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and it's 3rd and short. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That one goes for 24 yards. A quick throw into the hands of Rager. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they try the right side here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Hey, eat. Red, cycle.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Let's go. Ready, set.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Hey, come on, O. Showing it.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Jalen Reagor hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly.
He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's caught left side by Cooks. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so.
I'm only going to be able to carry it so far.
In the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
first play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. 11 yards there, first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass
55.
first.
Right there in the middle, 55. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Charlie Werner, the tight end, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Check pass. Check pass.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former Giant, James Bradbury. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. They go with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Buying time to his left. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Here's Jacobs. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Jacobs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. All day, dog. Watch twist.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
To number 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Now a dump off here complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And Cooks has it over the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Second and inches at the 42-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
18 on the play.
Let's go.
First down, Washington.
Mike 51. Yellow. Hey, it's time to... Hey, let's go. It's time to cross.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Travis Kelsey. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Still nothing!
In the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Flushed out right. Now now a fumble. The ball's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Brings up third down.
He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Travis Kelsey there to make the grab. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And the lead is now 24.
Makes this Washington 38. Giants 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
55's Mike, guys. 55.
On play action, they'll throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Washington, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.